man, that's what you're getting into. I was strong as I could be.
If that doesn't look like a little minnow or a little shad, nothing does. I think I've lost count of how many videos that I have used this soft plastic. I've caught everything from saltwater fish, redfish, trout. I've caught striper. Of course, my share of largemouth, all on this little setup here. A boot tail and a jig head. Crazy how many times in my videos that it's been one of these two setups right here that you've seen me fish.
There he is. Got him. Got it. Oh, it's a freaking largemouth, dude. I thought they were striper. I got a little 30-pound test. That flipping. Yeah, 30-pound test fluoro. I don't like braid. Oh my God. Yeah, you will. Oh dang, bro, that was too exciting right there. I've been seeing the shad pop in this dog film, so I was just rolling it through there like a spinner.
Other thing you can use this little setup for here, the 3-inch and even the 4-inch. You can use this guy on umbrella rigs or Alabama rigs. It works great on that. The 4-inch you can use is like your one in the middle that's on the very back, the one that's farthest back, and then you can come back with the other 4 or 5. I forget how many arms you have on your traditional umbrella rig. I think it's 5, if I'm not mistaken. All the others can be the 4-inch. What we call like the teaser can be the 4-inch diesel minnows. This is the 3-inch minnows, and this is the 4-inch diesel minnows, and both of them work really, really well. I caught a lot of fish off both of them.
Yep, so 4. Caught 4 in a row, 4 of them back to back. God dang, dude, that's a big largemouth. God, not striper. Hey, bro, this one's like, oh, he pull a drag this time. Oh, shit. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's a big one. Big old, be a big striper. I need a nip. I know, I need a nip. I'm just gonna grab the whole area. God, great rod.
The types of jig head that you use are just as important as the swim bait itself. This right here is called a trout eye jig head. It's called a trout eye because the guys that fish the saltwater, that fish for a lot of the saltwater species like speckled trout and redfish, design this head. What's special about it is obviously the heads, and from Z-Man you can get a bunch of different colors. This is a chartreuse eye, you can get a golden eye, a white eye, a silver eye, a red eye. You can get all different color eyes, but it has a shorter shank, which is great for the 3 and 4-inch swim baits, but it has a little bit heavier hook. The hook gauge is very important. You can throw this guy on bait caster equipment. Anywhere from 12 to 25 pound test line or even braid works just fine on this hook. That's a pretty thick gauge wire hook. You gotta pay attention to that. Here's a pretty one. I got him on just a little swim bait, casting it behind a dock. First time I cast it in there, you could see him and it like boiled, but he missed it. I threw it back in there. Look where that little swim bait is. Choked it. That's a Magnum Red right there. Now, I know you probably saw the video that I just released where we caught a bunch of catfish wading in the river.
Oh, look at this thing. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, please, he's gonna bite my leg off, dude. It's like a great white shark. He's so big. Look at it. He does look like a shark kind of though, for real. It looks like a great white. Dude, I switched to one, like this little stealth blade that they make at Cassio's. It's got a spinner on the bottom with the diesel minnows. Dude, where's he at? Oh, yeah, it's like an underspin thing. Holy crap. Catfish, catfish, catfish. Oh God, don't bite my leg. Don't bite my leg. Oh, oh. Dude, how do they do that death roll like that? Dude. Hey, yo. Dude, look at that thing, yo. Oh my God, bro.
It's as simple as this. I just use an 1/8 ounce keel weight. This is one that I actually got out of my mystery tackle box a few years ago. It's an 1/8 ounce keel weighted hook that has a spinner on the back of it. It's just got a little willow leaf blade. And what I did was, you know, Lastech is hard to rig. I'll show you how this guy's rigged, but it works. You can still use it on a screw lock. Only thing that I do when I'm rigging this guy with a screw lock is I'll take my hook point and just kind of make you a little hole, just kind of stick it in there, make a hole a couple times. Then you can take your screw lock and screw it right in on the screw. You're just gonna have to apply a little bit more pressure than you normally would with traditional plastic, but a screw lock will work with the Lastech. I know a lot of guys say it doesn't, but you can do it. You just gotta make yourself a hole first. And then I'll thread it on there. As you can see, I was using the 4-inch diesel minnows when we caught those catfish, and that was a lot of fun. Just want to twist it around to where the bottom of the bait lines up perfectly. And what I like to do is, you can see, especially on the diesel minnows, I think on the minnows as well, the diesel minnows and the minnows, you can see you've got like this little tall fin, like a, I don't know what you call a spinal fin. Is that the right terminology? That looks good, but that actually serves a purpose. You can put your hook all the way through the plastic, and that serves as basically a little brush guard right there so it doesn't get hung up. You can see as soon as the fish bites it, it exposes the hook point. So you can stick your hook all the way through the plastic, bring it all the way back through like that, and that thing will swim right through everything. It comes through those rocks. I don't know, you guys, of course it's an edited video that you saw us do when I was waiting, but you stay hung up a bunch when you're around rocks.
I got a freaking, you ever seen like a gas tank going down the truck, down the highway? Look at all of them with him. Look at all of them with him. Cam, go get him. Oh my God, look, it's like 3 with him, dude. Look at all those fish. Dude, there's like 5 more with him. Dude, this is the biggest one I've caught all day. God, dude. Look. I got a bait caster and it's still singing. Holy smokes, bro. Hey, Joe, there's like 5 other fish with this one. Dude, oh my God. Get your big monkey behind up in this boat. Dude, look at him. He's so big. He's so, oh my God. Come, open your mouth. Open your mouth. Dude, don't laugh. Oh my God.
This is a finesse style jig head. See, it's a much lighter wire. You still have that big eye on it, which is always great. I like that. I think it makes your bait look more realistic. But you got a lighter wire hook. You're probably thinking, well, why would I want to use a lighter wire hook? Sometimes we're going to use these baits on 8, 10-pound test line, 12-pound test line. And we do that to keep the bait down in the water column. It's going to stay deeper like that. We also do it because it lets us cast farther. If I can cast farther, I can reach out and touch fish. I can get a few more bites. And when you're doing that, you can't set the hook quite as hard because you're using 8 or 10-pound test lines. So you've got to downsize the gauge of your hook so you can get hook penetration. So that's why sometimes we don't use the biggest and the gnarliest hook we can. Sometimes you need a finesse hook. And it's not because you're catching smaller fish, it's because to get the bait to do exactly what you need it to do, you've got to use a smaller hook. That's why we use hooks like this on the finesse eyes jig head. And then one of the most weedless ways to fish it, you could even throw these guys on a Texas rig if you wanted to in really heavy vegetation. But one of my favorite ways to fish a swim bait now, because it just makes it so much versatile. You can use it in current, you can use it around wood, you can use it around logs, you can use it around laydown, skip it under docks. You can do a lot of things with it when you use a keel weighted hook like this one. This one has a little blade on it. It's an 1/8 ounce keel weight and a screw lock. and it just allows you to be a lot more versatile. This is a pretty thick gauge hook. I think this is a 3/0, and it works really good with the 3-inch minnows and the 4-inch diesel minnows. Either one of those works really good.
10 pounds when he hit it. Little largemouth. He felt like he was every bit of, well, he got one hook outside of the mouth, so I guess that had something to do with it. That little dude right there, he was so tiny, but he felt so big.
It doesn't matter where you fish, I promise you there's a bass somewhere or some species of fish that eats shad or some type of forage fish. And there's nothing that mimics forage fish better than little baits like this, 3 and 4 inch swim baits. You can find all the baits that I'm talking about in this video on my website, shopblat.com. I'll get you set up with exactly what I was fishing with in these videos.